And make the beach clean. Because people throw the trash in the beach. Because if the little fish eat and the big fish eat the little fish, the fish gonna dead. Everywhere. Don't throw the trash.
Hello and welcome to Follow the Boat Sailing blog, and a big thank you to young Marcus there, 6 years old, reminding us that you shouldn't throw litter into the oceans.
That clip is a very recent clip from the Trash Hero collective, and we're going to be finding out a little bit more about Trash Hero later on in this episode. The clip was also recorded on the beaches of the Butang Islands, and that is where we're going to be heading to next. So we've done a year's worth of boat maintenance. I think it's about time we slipped those lines, checked out of Malaysia and started sailing in Thailand. Okay, slack water. It's the spring tide, so it's quite strong, so we've had to wait till it's actually slack before we can go out. Bit of weather over there. When I say just a bit, I mean just a bit. It seems to be sweeping westwards, which is where we're going. So anyway, we've prepared the lines, pretty much ready. The engine hasn't conked out yet, so we're going to get Liz to slip the lines as I reverse the boat out. So, leaving Royal Langkawi Yacht Club once more. This is all very familiar. There's that breakwater. Tide's right up. They're on a spring tide as well, so apparently they are going to extend it as part of the renovations. So to the south we've got lovely clear sky, which you can just see peeking through there. And over to the north, look at that. We may well be bumping into that later. Liz, what's happening? Having just left the marina.
We've just left the marina not very long ago, and we're now heading through Bass Harbour, and then we will take a right. That will take us to Talaga. It'll be about 2-3 hours, depending on what the wind's like when we get out there.
So what's the wind doing at the moment?
It's not doing very much. It's coming on our beam, and we've got 4 knots. So we're motoring. We've got the staysail up and the mizzen up to a bit of balance, but it's just lovely being out here.
Just as we're getting into the swing of being back on the water, our adventure is curtailed by an approaching rib, and the Malaysian Coast Guard flags us down.
Well, we've only been out for half an hour and we've already got some visitors. Who are you guys?
We are from Malaysian Coast Guard.
You're the Malaysian Coast Guard?
Yeah.
And you've come to check our documents?
Yeah, check.
Okay.
Documents.
Do you do this often?
Yeah.
Yeah? This is we've been here for 2.5 years and this is the first time.
First time?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to just explain what happened then?
Little visit from the Malaysian Coast Guard. A random visit. They said they do it regularly, but it's the first time we've been visited by them, but they were extremely amiable and friendly. Just a routine check really. I think they were more interested in Millie, who decided to inspect their boat whilst they inspected our boat. You haven't been invited on board, have you? Oh, there we go. Right, see you later, Millie.
Oh, tak ada ukuran lah. Ada tulis panjang.
We're just going to Talaga, and tomorrow we plan to check out of Malaysia to go to Thailand. This is our British registration. And this is check-in, the last thing we had. So we haven't checked out yet.
The young Coast Guard officers are polite, friendly and accommodating of Millie, who invites herself aboard their rib. But this boarding was unusual. We'd never experienced anything like this before in Malaysia. Just a few days later, in the news were reports of thousands of Burmese Rohingya immigrants landing in and around Langkawi. Security was on high alert and explained why there had been such a strong Coast Guard presence.
Good.
With Millie safely back on board Esper and Coast Guard friends satisfied with our paperwork, we continue up the coast, making the most of the break in the weather from the earlier storm. We find our way along the west coast of Langkawi and towards the anchorage of Talaga. At around 7 in the evening, the sun starts to dip towards the horizon and casts a pink glow from behind the mountains and across the waters. The sunsets here are often spectacular, and this evening was no exception. In the last couple of months, we've dropped the hook at this anchorage 3 or 4 times, but we were sure this was going to be our last visit for a while. So we make the most of the ambience, including Millie, comfortably ensconced atop her throne. It's an early start next morning, and as we motor sail away from Malaysia across the Thai border, we catch up with our resident fishing expert. Oh right, that's me then. Haha. Who explains about the one that got away.
Yeah. Been trying to catch a fish since we arrived, well really since we left the Maldives in 2013, a proper good sized fish, and I've been trying lots of different rigs, different lines, different size of lines, different things that bounce on the top, lures that bounce on the top. I've been trying squid that go below and just swim. And then we've got some Rapala, and Laser Pro lures. Been talking to lots of people and reading up on it, and I haven't had any luck. So this time I decided I would put 3 lines out. I had one that skims the surface and gives a lot of surface action on the starboard side. In the middle I had a simple squid that was a bit lower. And then on the port side I used one of the Laser Pro professional lures, red and white. One of the things that's bugged me is this very, very thick line I was advised to buy in the Maldives hasn't really worked. So I was bringing in the 2 on the thick line and leaving the other one out. And as I was bringing in the last one, lo and behold, a bite! Oh, excitement! So, is it fish for supper, Millie? But if it is, it's not biting very much. Maybe a bit. So, brought it in as far as I could, and I had Jamie on the camera and I had Millie round my feet. Got it to the side of the boat, mackerel. It would have made a nice supper for all 3 of us. And What we normally have done in the past is we've gaffed it, and James brought it up with a gaff, but we didn't this time, and we didn't even net it. And as I brought him out of the water, I hesitated, because I was worried about Millie and Jamie, and as I hesitated, he jumped and he'd gone away.
But what is encouraging, of course, is that despite the fact you see lots of fishing boats here, we don't really know of many cruisers who successfully catch fish in this area, because it's not great for fishing, is it?
No, it's not great. I mean, the locals can do it, but cruisers will all say, no, you catch anything. So I'm pleased. It means the line I bought does work. It means the lure does work. And my new idea of putting at least three lines out together, we got a fish. So see what happens next.
So we've got a line back out?
Got two lines out now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not putting this one out because if you can see that it just is overloading the spool. It's way too big, and I had real problems getting it back because it kept slipping off. So I'm going to buy two bigger spools with bigger lips so they'll hold the line in. So when I roll it back, they don't keep slipping out. That's the biggest problem.
I love the way these enthusiastic fishermen and fisherwomen always come up with some long, convoluted excuse as to why they didn't get the fish.
Yeah, I know, but I'm more excited about the fact I caught one in the first place because that's the first time.
Yeah, congratulations. I'm now looking forward to my Spanish mackerel supper, so try and get one, please.
Yeah, we've got another hour, I think, maybe, of trawling, so
yeah.
We'll see if anything happens.
Unfortunately, we didn't catch any more fish whilst trolling, but as we approached the anchorage at Koh Lipi, I was feeling positive. That's nothing to how Millie was feeling when I make our first catch at anchor with friends Neil and Margie.
Can you just hold her because the hook's here? I don't want her to get the hook.
Mills, come here, Millie. Come on, no, just wait a minute.
Oh!
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Just hang on.
Good girl. How quick was that, Neil?
Nah, I don't want to know.
Look at that.
It's more food for Millie.
Look at that shaky tail.
She's loving that.
She just lives for fish.
Yeah.
That's why I love fishing, because she really
appreciates
it.
It's clearer down below, the owling. Fish.
Shaky tail. I think that breaks the record for the quickest fish ever caught off this boat.
It's almost finished.
I've got a stupid knot here as well.
Quick. What a bait's gone.
Yeah, it has. It's so fast.
Can you just talk us through that last catch, please?
Well, I put my very carefully designed rig on the end of my fishing rod. I noticed that there were some fish. Plummeted the rig in between the middle of the fish, and I caught one.
Oh, Millie got told off then.
Yeah, she's got it. Come on then, good girl. She's got it. I was trying to go down. There's something wrong with this. It doesn't sound.
It's like an action replay. We've just seen this.
Same spot.
With clear waters north of Koh Lipi, fishing off the side of the boat is quite easy. You'd need to catch a few of these tiddlers to make a meal, but 2 or 3 are enough to keep someone aboard Esper sated. I spend a lot of time fishing at anchor. It's calming and therapeutic, but really it's an excuse to bond with Millie the cat, who loves watching. As soon as the rods make an appearance, she's by my side using her feline powers and X-ray vision to help spot a good catch.
They've got it, Moo. They got the bread again. Okay, we'll get one of them in a minute. It's hot.
Come on, Millie.
It's not uncommon for us to be fishing at sun up, as well as past sundown. The next day we go ashore. Having been to Koh Lipi twice before now, we've covered off this island pretty well in our previous videos, but this trip turns out to be a little different.
So one of the things we wanted to do here on Koh Lipi was talk to someone about the local history, because originally it was practically deserted. It was the Sea Gypsy Island, and we got chatting to a few people but got diverted down a very different route, and we discovered a group of local people who are doing something really positive to affect the environment.
Trash Hero is an initiative with a very simple concept. Tidy the beaches on the surrounding islands and recycle the trash. We catch up with Pete at the OMG bar and find out some more about Trash Hero.
It starts Trash Hero about December. Go to day trip, snorkeling, another island, and see many rubbish. Yeah, and come back and talk how we can do. Yeah. Okay, we have a friend in Lipe, many friends. Okay, one thing, we meeting and go to clean up the beach. Another island around Lipe. Yes. And 1 month later, people come and join. Many tourists. Many people come and join. Okay, have many people. The resort and restaurant come to support us. Give fruit, give food, support long-tail boat, and glove, tool, plastic bag. Yes.
So why did this start? What was the problem? There was too much rubbish.
Yes. But the rubbish come from everywhere. Not from tourists. Yes, from tourists. Maybe 10%. I see the logo in this. Maybe from China, from Malaysia, from Indonesia, 60% from Malaysia.
So the rubbish is coming from elsewhere.
Yes.
And it's coming onto the islands from the sea.
Yes.
Presumably.
Yes. Have a plastic bottle, fishing net, foam. Yeah. And the big beach. One beach have many. I think 30 tons.
30 tons.
Yes. ครับผมอันนี้ก็เป็นอีกอันหนึ่งเป็นพวกโฟมนะครับโฟมที่มาจากเรือหาปลาบ้างโฟมต่างๆนะครับพวกนี้เราจะเอาไปทำบีนแบ็กนะครับเบาะรองนั่งนะครับก็เอาขูดโฟมเนี่ยเอาไปทำเบาะรองนั่งเดี๋ยวอันนี้ก็เป็นกองหนึ่งนะครับแต่ยังไม่หมดอันนี้เป็นไฟแช็กนะครับไฟแช็กสังเกตว่าเยอะมากนี่เต็มถังเลยทั้งหมดเป็นไฟแช็กนะครับไฟแช็กล้วนๆเลยเราไม่อยากจะเชื่อว่าเราจะเจอไฟแช็กที่นี่มากขนาดนี้ไฟแช็กเนี่ยนะครับเพื่อนเราจากเกาะลันตานะครับมีฝรั่งชาวต่างชาติเนี่ยทำสิ่งประดิษฐ์จากไฟแช็กนะครับเดี๋ยวเราจะส่งไฟแช็กเนี่ยทั้งหมดเนี่ยไปเกาะลันตาให้เพื่อนเราทำบางสิ่งกับมันนะครับอาจจะเป็นสร้างงานศิลปะจากไฟแช็กนะครับเราจะเอาให้พวก เข้าไปฟรี
So we've got motorbike helmets, flip-flops, lighters. Flip-flops, remind me, how many kilos of flip-flops?
I think 350 or more. And this is the for the flip-flop have one teacher from university in the Pattani. They contact us in Facebook. Yes, he can make the floor from flip-flop.
Right. Recycling.
Yes. เห็นอะไรนี่ไหมรองเท้าครับรองเท้าแตะเยอะมากดูครับดูเยอะมากจริงๆในภูเขาอ่ะไอ้นี่แค่กองเดียวเรายังมีข้างหลังอีกหลายกองเลยนะครับรองเท้านี้มีเพื่อนเรานะครับมีเพื่อนเราจากปัตตานีนะครับเขาเปิดโรงงานเขาสามารถนำรองเท้าเนี่ยไปอัดแล้วก็ขึ้นรูปใหม่นะครับทำเป็นพื้นทำเป็นฟลอร์ทำเป็นผนังนะครับทำเป็นบางสิ่งได้นะครับ
Pete explains how they got in touch with the government authorities, including the Curtailed National Park and the Thai Navy. They now have the complete backing of the Lipi Tourist Information Organisation, and they've been granted permission to set up camp on the beaches.
Hello, this is Trash Hero. Every Monday, for almost now 1 year, we clean one beach. But this one, we couldn't clean in one Monday. That's why we need a camp to clean. And we show you right now why.
It was really encouraging to speak to the Trash Hero Collective and to hear about the work they are doing. It works on 2 levels. Firstly, educating the local people and businesses and the tourists about recycling and the effects of littering on the environment. And secondly, garnering support from locals and tourists alike to collect the rubbish and clean the beaches.
Okay, watch that. Here we go, plastic bottle from the Maldives. Product of Malaysia. Sand drinking water from Phuket. What else do we have? Summer drinking water, Angry Birds.
Not only have they collected the rubbish with the support and backing of local businesses, they found buyers for the trash too. Mountains of flip-flops are turned into floors and walls. Lighters become lampshades made by foreign artisans, and bulk buyers on the mainland recycle the plastic bottles. In an effort to reduce the number of plastic bottles on the islands, another Trash Hero initiative is to replace them for reusable stainless steel ones.
It looks so nice, you know, the stainless steel, yes. And talk in the resort, in the bar, in the shop here. We have a friend, I told you already, we have friends in Lipe, many friends, it's good, they want to support. And we do this. We order this price, it's called 95 baht from China. And we sell for the resort, for the bar, 95 baht. And resort and bar sell customer tourists for 200 baht. And have a refill machine.
Okay, so yeah, we have here a water cooler tank.
Yes.
So the
Can
idea
this
is
refill, I think 50 plate?
50.
Yes.
Okay.
In Lipe.
So as a tourist, I buy one of these.
Yes.
And rather than buying plastic bottles of water, I can go to the OMG bar, other places, and I can fill it up for nothing.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a great idea.
Yes.
Trash Hero is an exciting, progressive and positive movement that has won the support of locals, tourists, businesses and government. Although it all started on Koh Lipi, it has now spread to other locations both in Thailand and beyond. With food and drink supplied by local businesses, it's not just an opportunity to do some good for the environment, but also a chance to meet local people and hang out with other tourists. It's a pretty special day out. If you'd like to get involved in Trash Hero, either directly or indirectly, just Google Trash Hero. Check out their Facebook page, YouTube channel, and their website too.
Well, I've got to say, of all the video clips we have done to date, that is possibly my favourite episode. So we wish the guys behind Trash Hero all the luck in the future. And if you, the viewers, feel like giving them some support, even if it just means going over to their Facebook page or checking out some of their YouTube clips and giving them a thumbs up, I think they'd really appreciate that kind of support.
And talking of offering support, if you've liked what you've seen here on this video, and if you're watching our YouTube channel and have enjoyed it, and you want to send us a little appreciation or a little thank you, check out our Patreon page. You can see it right here, and you can see it below the video on the YouTube channel, where you'll find all our links to our Facebook page, Instagram, Twitter, and our blog. So get in touch with us. We would love to hear from you. And we'd like to take this opportunity also to say thank you to the patrons and people who dropped us a few quid in the rum fund. It really is just so generous of you, and we appreciate it enormously, so thank you. We do promise that we will continue to try to improve the videos with better equipment, better editing, and we want to just bring you as close as we can to the reality of what it's like to live on a boat and to live this very strange life. We hope that you've enjoyed today's video. We really had a good time putting this one together. So for now, we'll see you next time, and in the meantime,
Follow the boat.
Follow the boat.
Volg de boot.
Suivez le bateau.
Follow the boat, old chap.
Followtheboat.
Dan, surutin ta barko.
Follow the boat. Follow the boat.
Yeah.